All right, so Galvin's Ridge, while they're kind of getting set up, they're going to be doing this thing, uh, the opening ceremony for it. I'm going to pull up a couple things and show you while they're doing it. So Galvin's Ridge is going to be a huge, huge project. I'm going to share my screen real quick and kind of show you what it looks like. So Galvin's Ridge is going to be over 1,000 homes. Here is Colon Road right here. And here is US 1 to orient yourself, and Perry Pond Road. And to kind of show you what that looks like on the map, right here is about where Galvin's Ridge is going to be located. Here's Perry Pond Road. There's US 1. This is Colon Road right here. And Galvin's Ridge is going to be in this general area. So it's going to be super close to, destinations like Apex. Let's see just how far. 24-minute drive to Apex, to Cary. It's going to be 31 minutes to RDU. Let's see. 32 minutes to RDU. Just crazy how close we are to these places. So it's going to be in that general area. And here we go again. Let's jump back over here.
All right, everybody. You're a mighty good-looking crowd. I don't know that anybody, I certainly haven't had a coat on since about the middle of March. It's good to see everybody this morning and all dressed up. We're going to go ahead and get started. So just gather around. This time of appropriate social distancing. Welcome to this groundbreaking for these two new neighborhoods. That'll be the future home for 2,000 families in Lee County. And this will be such an important milestone for us and in our history of Lee County. These projects are the culmination of a lot of work from a lot of people, both inside the community and outside the community. And some of this work started, Kirk Bradley will remember, over a decade ago. No projects of this size and scope can happen without a great team of partners who work to accomplish the goal. And first, I'd like to recognize Steve Stroud. Most of you, of course, already know Steve because he's been a big believer in us here in Lee County, and he's been a booster of Sanford for a dozen or more years. He owns a home nearby, and his activities in real estate brokerage in North Carolina are legendary, as everyone knows. Prior to this crazy time, if you went shopping or you went to a sporting event or you took your wife out to dinner or you went to a hotel conference or a business meeting in an office tower, anywhere in the triangle, there's a good chance that you were somewhere that Steve and his team had a hand in developing. And if you've ridden the train to a Panthers game in Charlotte, you need to thank Steve for that too. Steve believed in us here in Lee County, and he told us that we ought to believe in ourselves as a community, that we could attract major developers, and he was right, and today proves it. So this morning, we are so pleased to welcome Criteria Development and D.R. Horton officially to our community as property owners and investors. So to start our program from D.R. Horton, please welcome Zach Anderson. Zach led the team to acquire the land and get this project off the ground. So Zach, please come forward.
Morning, everyone. I didn't even realize I was giving a speech, but it's great to come out and celebrate something this year. I know it's been just a crazy one for all of us. So to be able to start this project after not even a year and a half after meeting with the city of Sanford for the first time, as they, really rolled out the red carpet for growth and development. I'll be honest, as I go across the state talking to other municipalities, I sing Sanford's praises because it's nice to see a city that has put so much into growth and infrastructure and wants the growth to come to their town. So it's been a pleasure to work with them, and we're more than excited to bring 4 different product lines to this neighborhood, 3 to the other neighborhood at Laurel Oaks, we're really excited to be a part of that growth here in Sanford.
Thank you, Zach. We're so excited to have you all here. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Marion Uter, CEO of Criteria Development. Marion's company has developed real estate sites across the nation. And we are so pleased that he is able to be with us this morning. Please welcome Marion Uter.
Thank y'all, and thank everybody for being here. We are very, very pleased for this day to come. We do these projects primarily around the southeast, and I can tell you this has been one of the best places we've worked anywhere. Thank the mayor and everybody involved in the city. They've just been fantastic to work with. Steve and Dennis and everybody involved in the purchase of the land has just been, you can't ask for better partners. We think of them as partners because this has been a joint effort of everybody with real good consultants here. The law firms, everybody's been a pleasure to work with. And in our world, that's not always the case. I usually am wherever the problems are, and it's really fun for me to be here today and do something that's exciting and new. And we look forward to helping grow this community. We do everything in our power to be a good partner and good citizen and do things right. And we're real excited to be here. And we just thank everybody for the open arms and the welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Marion. Just to let you know, Marion's company has a corporate plane, and they have sung the praises of our airport. Our airport chairman, Carter Keller, is with us today, and a lot of you have worked on that project, and we have certainly have a jewel in our airport that has helped bring companies like this to our community. So thank you, Marion, and thank you, Carter, for your work. Amy Dalrymple is serving as chair of our Lee County Board of Commissioners, but she's also the mother of 4 children and a partner, along with her husband, Tommy, in one of the largest farming operations in our region. So she knows a little bit about organization and teamwork and partnerships. So please welcome Chair of our County Commissioners, Amy Dalrymple.
Good morning. I just want to remind everybody, in the South, when women perspire, we glisten. We're not sweating, so just keep that in mind. This is a great.
All right, so I think we got a little bit of technical difficulties there, or a pause. I'm gonna tell him so he can get that up and running. While that's paused, I'll show you again for those that just joined us, I'll show you again kind of what this is gonna look like in the long run. So we got here over 1,000 homes, right? Again, this is Colin Road here. This is Perry Pond Road, US 1. We've got townhomes are this dark brown area, and all the rest of these homes are single family homes. You'll notice that there are walking trails all around that connect, the different living areas and, go by some of the water features and the active open spaces. You got space for a neighborhood amenity right here. A lot of different water spaces, commercial road frontage here. So just a really, really big project, really close to US 1 where you can get to everywhere really quickly. Again, to kind of show you what it looks like for, to get to RDU, it's 32 minutes. To get to Apex, it's only going to be, let me change that. It's only going to be approximately 24 minutes. To Cary, it's only going to be 31 minutes. So, and they're just straight shots, really nice, easy drives. So let's see if we got them up here again. If I can go ahead and stop sharing and let's see. So if anybody has any questions, I'm letting him know, and they're going to come back on here real quick. So John had a question. What happens if the amenities described in the plan are not built? I'll try to get you an answer to that question, but I think everybody's going into this thing with their eyes open, and they plan to build these amenities. So I don't think there's any reason to think that that wouldn't happen. So I'm gonna invite Justin back here. I had him close it out, and gonna have him jump back in again so that we could get some more footage there. So any more questions anybody has? John, I'll get your question answered. It may be after the fact because they are live, and I don't know how much they can talk while they're there, but I'll get that answer to you for sure. So while, again, I think I see more people jumping on here. We had about 8 or 9 people. We're up to 16. So while I'm waiting on him to come back in, I'm going to go one more time and show everybody the plan and the, kind of what it's going to look like. So again, here you can see that there are a bunch of homes, 1,000 plus homes, that are supposed to be built in this area. US 1, Colin Road, Perry Pond Road, bunch of active open spaces. Here's the neighborhood amenity section that John was asking about. And then the really cool part about this whole thing is, everyone's trying to incorporate these active living lifestyles. There are so many trails, all these, little gray areas are trails that connect the different living areas. I mean, they go all the way from over here, all the way to here. It's connected all the way over here, all the way down here. So literally you can get on one of these trails and ride your bike or run, all the way from this location over here, all the way to this location over here, and everywhere in between. So really cool, comprehensive plan, including the commercial spaces, so that there'll be some convenient, I'm sure, commercial businesses that pop up over here to serve all the people that are going to live in these homes. So I know that we need the inventory, badly here in this area. Right now, we've got and
I promise you, being first mover, I'll be a good place to be, because
I'll finish
third
here in a
members
second.
will come in behind you, and they'll have to wait in line. So thank you again for that. We're pleased to have you two major national companies, and I want to share some stuff, and it was some really great data to share with you that I want to make sure that people understand. But with D.R. Horton and Coteria making some investments here in infrastructure, streets and water lines, plus greenway trails and neighborhood amenities, it's a tens of millions of investment, potentially up to $200 million in investment. And that number may be even more as we move along. According to the economic impact analysis that was prepared for Saga by Dr. James Cleckley at East Carolina University, these two projects, Galvin's Ridge here and Laurel Oaks in the southern part of the town, will be bringing a positive bearing on the local community. Over the next 10 years, check these numbers, the direct impact of 3,200 jobs and $158 million in income to people that live there. Indirect and secondary impact of 1,300 jobs and $50 million in income. And over the projected 10-year build-out, Dr. Cleckley expects our community to earn about $8.4 million in new retail sales and $28.3 million in new property taxes. So if you don't think residential senior communities have an impact, they do, and they're very needed here. With the expectation of constructing approximately 2,000 units on both the sites, this will be the largest multifamily project in the history of Sanford and Lee County. And I'm really, really excited about it. A lot of work went into getting to this point in time, and I want to thank all of you for your role in that. And we just look forward to next year having some houses for sale and turning this community into something great for the new signature community, and really putting Sanford on the map for residential development. We need it. We've got 1,500 new jobs that haven't even come online yet, and we have 50 houses to sell. So, Marion, you guys get busy, and D.R. Horton, get ready, and watch what happens. Thank you so much, and I'm very grateful. Thank you, Bob. like from behind us here, you all are ready. I did want to mention Withers Ravenel. They've provided a lot of assistance to Marion and Zach and their teams. And certainly we appreciate Chan and Jim being here today. Thank you guys very much, and for all of the work that Withers does for us here in Lee County. We appreciate it so much. We're going to dig a shovel full of dirt, and we have 6 shovels. And I'm going to let the director, Morgan Barber, get our picture ready, and we'll take a picture real quick.
I'm gonna pull the those he spoke this morning, and then there'll be one extra. So somebody's NAI criteria, if there's an extra person. Come on over. We got a room here. You guys are welcome to walk over if you want. We'll get started. Make it quick.
Okay. So you've been on the call? Okay. So hey, there you go.
That's right. All right, we got lots of cameras here, so I'll start with this one. Wait just another couple seconds for the other cameras. Good, okay?
Good. Yeah.
On 3. Close the shirt. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
Good.
Very good.
Got it?
All right. Y'all got it? All right.
That concludes our event this morning. You're welcome to hang around if you want to get some sunshine out here today. But thank you all so much for coming this morning. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Up down there.
Yes.
And hey, Justin, I don't know, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can.
Do you know how many builders are going to be in there? Is it just D.R. Horton right now, or are they going to open that up to the smaller regional builders, or is that something we need to get back to people with an answer later?
It's D.R. Horton for now, but I'm sure I can get with Chet and make sure of that. But it's
Okay.
D.R. Horton's project, so.
Yep. So we'll get you that answer later, Cheryl. Right now, all we know is D.R. Horton, and it's their project. And I'll follow up, and I'll come back in on the comments here later and update everybody. So any other questions anybody has? I know we got a few people watching right now. All right. So, Justin, you guys are pretty much wrapped up there, right?
Yeah, we're done. We're
Cool.
all just sitting around talking.
Yep. Well, what did on the way over with Chet? When are the expected dates for these houses to be ready for the market?
They're what he's expecting is by next September.
Next September. Okay.
Right.
All right. So next September. So I guess we can sign off on you here, and I'll show everybody the plans and everything. Thanks for bringing it to us live.
There's no problem. Thank you, Walt.
All right. Thank you. Alan Tucker said, a great day for Sanford and Lee County. That is for sure. So I'm going to, because I know some people popped on here late, I'm going to show you guys one more time kind of what the overall plan for this is, because it is a big one. You know, so we have right here, we got the Colin Road, US 1 intersection, Perry Pond Road. If you pop Perry Pond Road into the map app, it'll give you a good idea of where this is. To show you on the actual map, what that looks like is this general area. Let me zoom in here and kind of show you. But this general area here, this is Perry Pond Road, this is Colin Road, and this is US 1. So this general area right here is where this development is going to take place. And that just puts us so close, to where, if you work in the triangle or people that are working in the triangle now can get to Cary, in 32 minutes. They can get to Apex in 24 minutes. They can get to RDU, right? If you have a job where you need to fly on a regular basis, you can get to RDU in 32 minutes. And I know, with all the traffic and everything coming here, that I would imagine that it's at least in conversations that, our airport start to be able to handle more traffic and maybe an option for people in the future. So, any questions that anybody has? So, before we sign off here. So I know, from a real estate standpoint that we definitely, need the inventory right now. We've got 10 pre-qualified buyers that we're dealing with on a regular basis right now that, are just looking for a house, and they're pre-qualified, they're ready to go, they're ready to move right now, but they can't find the house that they want. I saw somebody recently put up that there are only 49 active listings in all of Sanford. And that's just not enough for the amount of growth that's happening here. It's not enough for the amount of jobs that are coming here. $785 million in investments in the past 12 months here in Sanford to bring new jobs, like Pfizer, Barat Forge. There's a couple other big employers that are coming to the area that we just need the inventory. We need these houses to get built and other houses to get built. And if you've been on the fence about selling your home and, we're curious on what it's worth or curious on how long it would take, now's a great time to explore that further. Contact us. You can reach us. I'll put our number here real quick, 919-750-0914. If you text that number, if you prefer to text and not call, maybe you're early on in the stages, we're not going to hound you down or anything like that. But if you're curious, Sanford needs the inventory, and we'd love to help you. So I'll be on here for a little bit longer, just to see if anybody has any final questions. But appreciate you guys staying tuned, and this video will be available for playback. Inevitably, you can see the video whenever you'd like. So let's cycle back through some of these comments real quick. Yeah. So John Quiggle, I'll get you some answers there. Cheryl, I hope we answered yours, and I'll let you know if there are other builders that are coming onto this project. Hashtag sold on Sanford. I am too. I think Sanford's future is really bright. So I'm going to get off of here. Sanford's future is bright. So if you need anything at all, in terms of buying or selling your homes, have any questions about this, feel free to contact us. I'm Walter Susevich, Sanford Surrounded. We help you with your home matters.